What a stream! Amy Schumer expecting, Kevin Costner celebrates a park, and Pharrell is made of Lego. Amy Schumer leading the R-rated comedy Kinda Pregnant, and Yellowstone star Kevin Costner narrating a docuseries about Yosemite National Park are some of the new television, films, music, and games headed to a device near you. Also among the streaming offerings worth your time as selected by the Associated Press entertainment journalists, the estate of saxophonist John Coltrane offers an anniversary edition of his album A Love Supreme. Pharrell Williams' life story is told using Lego pieces in the unconventional documentary, Piece by Piece, and Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh star in the romantic drama We Live in Time. New movies to stream February 3rd to 9th. Amy Schumer leads the R-rated comedy Kinda Pregnant, which premieres on Netflix on Wednesday. In the film, her character Lainy starts wearing a fake bump and telling everyone she's pregnant, jealous of her best friend who is actually gestating a human. Naturally, she meets the man of her dreams in this state. Will Forte, Jillian Bell, Damon Wayans Jr., and Ginny and George's Brianne Howie also
star.
It's hard to believe that the Andrew Garfield, Florence Pugh, Demon Carousel horse meme only happened last year. This is not the meditation on time that John Crowley was going for with his romantic drama, We Live in Time, about new love, family, cancer, and ambition, but with subjects as heavy as those it's also okay to have a bit of fun with it. The movie makes its Max debut on Friday, February 7th. I found myself mostly dry-eyed when I reviewed it last year, hung up on some of the more unbelievable story points, writing, the main reason to see We Live in Time is not the promise of crying or the realities of having a young kid, though, but the quietly affecting performances from Pugh and Garfield. It is charming and silly, and sometimes cringy. Other people's relationships always are. Pharrell Williams' life story is told using Lego in Morgan Neville's unconventional documentary, Piece by Piece, which begins streaming on Peacock on Friday, February 7th. In his review for the Associated Press, Mark Kennedy wrote that it is a bright, clever song-filled biopic that pretends it's a behind-the-scenes documentary using small plastic bricks, angles, and curves to celebrate an artist known for his quirky soul. It is deep and surreal, and often adorable. Is it high concept or low? Like Williams, it's a bit of both. 6 decades ago, the singular saxophonist John Coltrane released A Love Supreme, a revelatory work of modal and spiritual jazz largely considered to be Coltrane's greatest collection and certainly his most popular. On Friday, February 7th, listeners can re-experience the album with The Love Supreme, 60th Anniversary Edition, out via Impulse Records. And if streaming isn't enough, they released a limited edition vinyl version, too. The Dominican singer-songwriter Natti Natasha is tomorrow's talent today, effortlessly marrying reggaeton, bachata, and pop. That's evidenced by her forthcoming project produced by Romeo Santos, Natti Natasha, and Amargyad. Tu Loca is modern musica tropical balladry. The slow and sexy Quiéreme Menos deserves a place on your playlist. She even performed that one live at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade last year. If it is great enough for the most delicious holiday, it is great enough for all. New shows to stream February 3rd to 9th. Caitlin Dever stars in a limited series about the underbelly of the wellness industry. Apple cider vinegar, premiering Thursday on Netflix, is not about the fermented juice that is credited for its health benefits. This ACV is based on the true story of Belle Gibson, an Australian woman who pretended to be a cancer survivor thanks to clean eating and organic foods. Alicia Debnam-Carey and Aisha D. co-star. In 2022, Kevin Costner narrated a docuseries on Fox Nation marking the 150th anniversary of Yellowstone National Park. He's back as an executive producer, host, and narrator of a 3-episode sequel called Yellowstone to Yosemite with Kevin Costner. The Oscar winner retraces Teddy Roosevelt and John Muir's Yosemite exposition, which helped to inspire Roosevelt's conservation efforts. It premieres Saturday, February 8th. Alicia Rancilio. New video games to play. The Middle Ages were rough on pretty much everyone, but consider poor Henry, the hero of 2018's Kingdom Come Deliverance. His whole family in 15th century Bohemia got murdered by mercenaries, so he spent the game on a mission of vengeance. Henry's back for more in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, now fighting for the resistance that's trying to restore the king to his throne. The developers, Prague's Warhorse Studios, say this new chapter is historically accurate, so there's none of the sorcery you might expect in a medieval role-playing game. It's all about who wields the fastest sword, though you may want to take a break now and then to have a mug of mead and admire the lush bohemian landscape.